What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 11, Episode 8. Stay tuned to the other side and we'll get right into it.
Give me the music. Give me the music.
And you know what? That was just the beginning.
So this episode opens up with Lisa and her husband, Harry Hamlin, down to the grocery store, purchasing produce and good food for a dinner that Harry is about to prepare for the girls. And on the other side of town, we have Erica and Crystal, who've met at Kathy's tennis court to play around with tennis with two other girls. They finish playing tennis, they go upstairs and have breakfast with Kathy, and let me just say, like, while they're having breakfast and like talking and eating and all that good stuff, I'm looking around at the decor and I just love the blues. I love the patterns. I love it all. Just really, really nice furniture and a really, really nice situation that Kathy Hilton lives in. And I would love to see the rest of her home, even just the backyard. I don't know if you guys paid attention to it, but the tennis court was at the bottom, and then it looked like she had like a garage area, and above the garage there was a really nice pool. She has a huge property, a beautiful home, and I just want to see more of it. I really do. Erica Jane talks about what she used to have, and I feel like she kind of misses it. And anyone in her position who would miss that lifestyle. She talks about how they had two housekeepers who made sure the house was immaculate, and that, you know, she was social only on account of business, and it was all for her husband. And, you know, she really didn't have that leeway to kind of, you know, I don't know, because if everything was for him, how the hell did she become Erica Jane? That's one thing that I was thinking about when she was talking. Like, you became this huge pop star overnight, literally. Like in her first like 2 seasons of being on the show, Erica Jane like exploded. So I don't know how, you know, everything was just him. I feel like she's trying to unload stuff on his end to make him look like the bad person. But in fact, you know, you've been married with him from 27 years old. I mean, a 27-year-old is pretty grown to me. So you, at 30, 40, you didn't realize, like, oh my God, I got myself into some shit that, you know, I can't be myself, I can't do this, can't do that, or I don't know, I don't get it. I don't get it. What do you guys think? Drop down in the comment section and let me know. And Kathy shows up to Kyle's house, and the family is there taking Christmas photos. They all have red silk pajamas on. Love it. You know, I love Kyle's family. I think Kyle and Mauricio has the most beautiful family of all the franchises. Kathy walks in, and she has a seat with Kyle, and they start to talk about Kim and, you know, the issues that she's having as far as like her housing situation. I know in recent weeks there's been stories talking about her financial situation. Currently, doesn't seem to be that good. She apparently lost a house or something, and is being sued for non-paid bills and all that good stuff. I don't know. I hope they get it together. I think that family is just so precious. I love Kyle, I love Kim, and I also love Kathy. Most people know, like, Kathy is a woman after my own heart. I carry bags everywhere I go, and in each bag that I have with me, I have every sink in the house that I can put in it. I have a bag I have 2 bags right here, actually. Like, I am a bag carrier, and I will carry everything that I can. She's like spritzing her face, moisturizing, everything you may possibly need throughout the day. You just throw it in there and go on about your business. Like, I'm here for it. I love Kathy. She is my girl. I'm here for it. Sutton and Lisa meets up at Erica Jane's house. Now, she talks about how, I mean, we see this huge $13 million home that she used to live in, and now this a couple $1 million home that she lives in now. But the rent on that house is like $9,000 a month. Like, and then like when you look around, they're sitting outside in like a cabana area. Like, that's super nice. Like, you still live pretty nice and better than most people. I also like the fact that in one of the scenes, Erica also acknowledged her own, you know, accolades. You know, she was on Broadway for a while. she did write a New York Times best-selling book. She's been working. She's been touring the country. You know, tours aren't cheap. And so she's been able to make her own money. And I think that's the one thing people forget. They always try to put the financial onus on the man. But Erica has been, and she's also a housewife. So she's bringing in income from that as well. And she's been on the show for more than 3 seasons now. So I'm sure she's up to the point where, you know, they are like, okay, you are definitely here. And so they're paying her appropriately. So it's not like she's not bringing in her own coin. So $9,000 rent every month, I'm sure doesn't really do much for her. But I wouldn't be surprised if in the background she is actually building her own home or actually looking for a home that better suits her. I do not feel like this home says Erica Jane. I really don't. I feel like it's a stepping stone for her. And you know what? I mean, that's okay. That's absolutely okay. I also feel like she's relieved from getting a divorce from this man. I mean, she's still in her 40s. She's juicy as ever. And, you know, she can still snag a man as quick as the next broad on the show can. So I'm interested to see, like, what her dating life is going to be like soon. And also, yeah, I'm just interested. We'll see.
I hate to say that, but it's true. You know, it's when you're not being heard and you're bringing up real things into Japanese. Yeah, let's do. Should we tell him? You noticed it. You tell him. I can't do it. You do it. You do it. You do it. You do it. Okay, Ruth. Out of my brain says, oh my God, please.
Shout out to Dorit. I feel like Dorit is a fashionista in her own right. I feel like Beverly Beach is a very beautiful and well put together swimwear label, and I feel like her going into a partnership creating wedding gowns will also be quite interesting because she does have that flair for fashion, and she also has that European edge as well. And a lot of times with the European edge, you get a very clean, very precise look. And just looking at the gowns that she was showing in sketches and all that good stuff, like, absolutely beautiful. I also want to talk about how Dorit gives us looks. Every moment is a new look. I feel like her hair may not change every time, but when it comes to her ensembles and labels, especially with that Hermes bag, that Minnie Kelly, oh my God. Like, I wouldn't have paid for Crystal's bag, but that Minnie Kelly, the pink one, my God, today, honey, gorgeous. Kyle and Dorit make it to Lisa's home where Harry is preparing dinner for the ladies. And I mean, just looking at him prepare the food and how clean he looks, how clean the house is, I want some too. Like, I want to like just even taste just to see like what it tastes like. It really, really made me hungry just watching him. But anyways, the girls arrive, Kyle and Dorit, and it's like always an issue with the shoes, like shoes that are appropriate to wear in grass. The girls never get it right. They never do. So the rest of the girls arrives to Lisa's home, and Kathy's there, and Sutton arrives, and she says, "Hey, Thomasina," and immediately Sutton's antennas start going all crazy and shit. Her eyes get bucked wide. She's already writing this name down on her list for like the 3rd time because we all know when you call Sutton a name, she's going to write it down and she's going to tell you about it. And I feel like this starts something that we are not prepared for. Let's see what happens next. All right, so the girls are down to the dinner talking about Amelia and Scott Disick's relationship, and Kyle is very vocal that she feels like the relationship is inappropriate. Some of the other girls have different perspectives on this issue because they've dated men 20, 15 years older than them already, so it's like they don't want to be the one to judge, but I'm here for what Kyle has to say. Like, I agree with her 100%. The man is too damn old for her. He has 3 daughters. Like, girl, go get your life. Seriously, go find somebody your own age. It's inappropriate.
Wait now. Oh my God. No, I know. My husband's 20 years older than me, and we met when I was 20.
Besides the dinner, Lisa has also chosen this opportunity to help celebrate Garcelle's birthday, and so they bring her out a birthday cake and all that good stuff. But in the background, Kyle is paying attention to Sutton, and Sutton looks like she's about to cry. So Kyle goes down to the end of the table with Sutton and have a conversation with her. Sutton is not able to talk, so they go like to the bar and talk it out. And Sutton has an issue with the fact that Crystal is still talking to the girls about this issue with her walking in on her while she was naked and violating her privacy. And Sutton just feels like the word violated is too much for this. And she wants her to not say violated. And Crystal doesn't back down. She absolutely will not back down. And to be quite honest with you, you know, we can't blame her for that, because who are we to say how she was supposed to feel in that moment? I just want to know what the hell she was doing. Like, okay, so you are so torn about this situation and so disgusted and violent. What the hell were you in there? Even though that's none of our business, right? But what the hell were you in there doing? Girl, like, what's so personal about another woman walking in on another woman and dropping off a coat and leaving? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I just want to know what the fuck she was in there doing and who she was in there doing it with. Like, was it a virtual situation with your husband? Was it with that black man last episode? Like, what's up? What crazy planet do you live on? Not yours. Crystal is not having it. Crystal is like, bitch, this is what you did to me. There's nothing you can say or do to make me change my mind. Sutton is just like, bitch, you need to apologize to me for what you did. And Crystal's not doing it. She's absolutely not doing it. And like, I love it. I love it. I do love the fact that Garcelle did step in and try to kind of like be the mediator and try to ask Sutton what she needed from Crystal, because that's important. Like, if you need an apology, if you need a hug, if you need to rephrase stuff, because apparently words are triggers to Sutton. They're just triggers to her, and she's set off by them. Jealous of what? Your ugly leather pants? Sutton went there with that bitch. She could not take it any longer. Oh my God, just a lot. And I just want to say, I feel like Kathy started that fight. Kathy definitely stirred the pot. I don't know if her and Kyle were like, this is what we're going to do, but, you know, I don't know. Like, Kathy definitely, she started that way. For sure. Well, guys, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up, for the like, you hit the subscribe so you can be notified and you can be a member of my little family here on YouTube. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Give me the music.
Give me the music.